Welcome back to Nikki's Nosh. And today I'm at my local fish and chip shop, Brockfield Fisheries. Now they are in Brockfield Park Drive. They've been going for quite a long time. I've lived in this area for around about 6 years and I've been here very many times. It's run by a guy and his parents. Let's go in. So come on. Right, that is their opening hours. Right, now. Right, what variety of potatoes do you serve, Jordan?
At the moment we're on Sagitas.
Sagitas. Oh yeah, right. Now I know that Drakes use them as well. There's Sagita, there's the one beginning with an A, and there's also Ramos. Agria, yeah.
Ramos.
And Ramos.
Yeah.
The only one that I've found that does Maris Pipers.
Yeah, you don't tend to come across.
No, it Weatherby Whaler did Maris Pipers. So look, there's the menu up there. Right, so we've got fish and chips. A small is $8.65. That's a good price, isn't it? Medium $9.65 and large $10.65. Now, if we go for that medium fish and chips, that's going to get us under the £10 mark, which is marvellous. Let's see what else they do. You don't do any other fishes, do you?
Just cod and haddock.
Just cod and haddock, yeah. Okay. You see, they cook everything to order, so that fish there is going to be going to probably these people. This lady here. Could I order a medium fish and chips, please? Tartar sauce, please. You don't do scampi on its own, do you?
Yeah, you can do it.
I can have a scampi as well then, please.
£14.35.
Oh, that's under 15 quid, so that's even better. And can I have a receipt, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
A card receipt or a till receipt?
A till receipt, please, if possible. Thank you. Everything's cooked to order, so we'll sit ourselves down because there's a handy little bench down here. Here I am, waiting for my fish and chips from Brockfield Fisheries. I've got the bill here. I've gone for the medium fish and chips. Right, so there's a small. They do a small, which is really good. It's nice to see because obviously there's a lot of older people living around here. And obviously they don't really fancy eating a Whopper. You can buy a large one for £10.65, but I've gone for the medium, so that gets me under £10. But they also do a scampi, so I've ordered some tartar sauce, and I've ordered a scampi on its own, so we're going to try some scampi for a change. So here's the bill. You can see there, £14.35, okay? Now, I don't need to heat it up when I get home because I don't live too far away. Right, so we're back home from Brockfield Fisheries, and let's see what we've got. We've got a box of scampi, and we've got a big cardboard box with my fish and chips in. Now this is the medium fish and chips, gets us well under the £10 for the fish and chips. Let's serve it up on the plate now. It's got a lovely big piece. Wow, we've got an exceptionally good piece of fish here, which is the medium. This is the medium fish haddock and chips. Well, look at those. Look at all those chips. Now these are Sagito chips. Take them. They're nice. They're good. And they are crisp on the outside, and they're soft on the inside. Crunchy. Let's have a dollop of those on there. I'm going to eat half a portion of chips because there's a lot here as a medium set of chips. And as I said to you, it comes in under £10. So the fish and chips was £9.65. Now that's the cheapest for a standard fish and chips. Now I say standard, but let's have a look at this close to. Look at that. It's a big piece of fish. Now, I'll put my hand across there. It's as wide as my hand. Look, it's a good sized piece of fish, and it's freshly cooked. But these chips are lovely. I didn't put salt and vinegar on any of these. What I've also got, I ordered, was a portion of scampi, and the scampi was £4 and 35 pence. That's quite a low figure, but these will be Whitby scampi. So here's our scampi, look. Got 9 scampies there. They don't do their own homemade tartar sauce. They are a corner fish and chip shop, and you can understand it. So, 35 pence for one of these Heinz tartar sauces. We'll try out the Heinz. I'm not averse to trying Heinz. Let's open that. Let's put that on there. Squeeze that out onto there. You get a good portion from these little sachets. So you get a good portion of tartar sauce. Let's have a dip of this scampi now. It's obviously deep fried. Let's have a butcher's. That's nice. Lovely. Prawn flavour. It's hot. The batter's crisp. Right, so you can see from below, from the top, you can see right down. And we can see our scampi, which is really quite nice actually, for £4.35. I think that's a good deal. Tasty. I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning on the chips, and I like lemon rather than vinegar. So I've got you've seen this before, it's my lemon juice from Aldi. So with some lemon on the chips and on the fish, and a little bit of ground salt. The Sagitta variety is a good variety. It's used by Drakes in York. These are very well cooked. I really like them. They're crisp enough so you get a bit of a crunch, but at the same time they're not crisp enough that they're going to break a tooth. The batter's nice. Now that's the fish. I think you can see that fish there. So there's the fish. A good, lovely, thick piece of haddock. Got lots of flavour. Look at it. Okay, the batter is light. It complements the fish. Fish is perfectly cooked. It's a lovely piece of fish. Now this is the medium. I hate to think what the large would have been. I have had the large in the past, but it still was coming in under the price of some of the other takeaways that I've been to. I like the chips. I love the fish. Scampi, a little bit overcooked on the outside, but it's obviously a smaller thing. When you bite through it, you get that wrapped feeling. It's not the same batter as we've got here, so I suspect they came battered, but I'm not going to complain for £4.35, because really it just felt like having those. They only do haddock and cod, so it's a fairly rigid menu. They haven't got any seating. It's a typical corner shop fish and chip shop, and it does it, and they do it perfectly. I really do like most fish and chips. Everything has got decent flavours, but this fish is gorgeous, and as I say, the batter goes with the fish very, very well indeed. Beautiful piece of haddock. Now, I've been going to this place for the last 6 years, so I've been holding back on this one primarily because I know how good they are. Very friendly, very popular with the people in the area. Now, anybody who lives in York will know of Brockfield Park Drive. It runs through from Huntington Road through to New Lane, and people were driving there. And Jordan, who runs it with his mum and dad, knows how to run the range. Spot on, absolutely spot on. But this fish, it obviously wasn't long ago, 5 minutes, 10 minutes ago, but it's lovely and hot. And yeah, I just have another look at this. Come on. Look at that piece of fish. It's lovely and thick. Look at the thickness of it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece of haddock. Eh? Isn't that gorgeous? Blends, the batter is not cloying. It's got a crispness about it, and it's not a massive amount of batter. It's just right. I could have had some scraps, but I decided against it. I hadn't had the Heinz tartar sauce. Let's give it another try. The Heinz tartar sauce is a little bit bland because it's obviously made for the general population. Generally, if I was doing that, I would be adding a lot more gherkins and a lot more capers. I've done a video how to make your own tartar sauce. I need to find it, and maybe so I can put it out. I might put it out as a very, very quick video. I wouldn't have been able to get this scampi. It's nice, it's the scampi. I wouldn't have been able to get this scampi for £4.35 in a frozen pack. I hadn't tried it, haven't had scampi for a long, long time, and it's nice. That was a sort of side dish. The main thing I wanted today was a takeaway fish and chips. Has this satisfied me? Yeah, it has. It's not a fancy, restaurant or anything like that. It's a good, functional, everyday British fish and chip shop, Cornish fish and chip shop. And as a result, I think it deserves to be given consideration on that basis. It holds itself out to be a decent fish and chip shop. Does it fulfill the expectation? Yeah, it does. Does it get Nikki's nod? Yeah, it does, yeah. What am I going to rate it? I'm going to rate just the fish and chips. I'm not going to rate the scampi because it was just something I fancied. They don't do the tartar sauce. They don't do their own made tartar sauce, but they're not alone on that score. It'd be nice if they did, but I can understand why they don't. Jordan is running the business on his own. Someone mentioned that his parents have been poorly, and so he's working almost every hour that is available. Their hours are very good. I mean, they're open for lunchtimes far more than many of the fish and chip shops in York. So they are fulfilling a community need. They're popular. Everybody seems to like what they're serving up. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I really do like this fish. What am I going to give it? On the basis that it is a traditional corner fish and chip shop, offering a good range of different sizes of fish. You normally when you go into a fish and chip shop, you're in for £10, £9.95. The medium was £9.65. If you came in at lunchtime, you got it less. It was cheaper. They do a standard small fish and chips. So they really are fulfilling the expectations of the neighbourhood. Lots and lots of old people live around here, older people than me. Everything of this is fresh. It's got a lovely fresh feel about it. Honestly saying, I haven't had anything else to eat today, but I'm feeling a bit full. I'm sort of on the edge of between 8.5 and 9. Now, 8.5 is very good. 9 is excellent. I've been to that fish and chip shop countless times in the last 6 years, and I've never had a bad fish and chip, so I know that they're doing it and doing it properly. They don't do their own tartar sauce, so there's half knocked off there. Brockfield Fisheries on Brockfield Park Drive in Huntington, York. I'm giving it a 9. I'm giving it 8.5 plus a half because I've been going to that fish and chip shop a number of times, countless times, and I've never had a bad meal. It's always been excellent. If they're able to deliver that quality over and over and over again, that deserves a 9 because it's consistent. I'm going to have the rest of this in a minute. If you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed eating this fish and chip takeaway, please give it a thumbs up to say you liked the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and then ding that bell and say all, and that means you'll be notified of all the rest of the videos I produce from here to eternity. Oh well, I'm not saying eternity, it's my eternity rather than yours. Please comment, and if you can, share. I'm grateful for all of you supporting me with all your great and kind comments. So thank you. And until the next time, from me, Nikki at Nikki's Nosh. Cheers, my dears.
Help Nikki's Nosh to grow. Subscribe and ring that bell to know what's coming next, so don't delay. Like, comment and share, let's do it today.